How's it going? So I am back. I'm going to stream some Dark Souls Remastered. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I can't get online. I don't know if they're working on it or not. Probably not. So I am playing offline this time. Um, so yeah, so let's continue from where we left off. Now, it's been quite a while since I played this game. So we're gonna get back into it. So I had to actually look it up because it had been a while. I'm gonna turn this down because my volume's super loud. Um, but yeah, basically we killed. The last thing we did was we killed the dragon, and we made it over here. Now I had already gone on this side already, but now there's really not much to do. I actually don't need to proceed this way actually. There is one thing though. There is one reason that I want to come over here because there's still something I haven't done over here yet, which is to fight this a-hole. I don't recommend fighting him up here. I recommend luring him down, but now this is kind of cheap, what I'm doing to get him, but I don't know if he'll actually come down. If you go down really fast, ooh, fuck, he did his main attack. Because he has, oh, he has a two-hand, ooh, you gotta get away from him before he kills you. So, yep, there he is, okay. Now what I like to do is I like to draw him over here. This is where you have more room and it's actually worth it to fight him. Now he does have one of the strongest two-handed weapons in the game, which is why his hits are hitting very hard, and also why he's very relentless. I don't know why he's able to hit so hard. Oh, he got me. It was bound to happen. If you just stand there and take it, you're gonna get killed by this guy. I'm gonna try again though. Now luckily he just killed me right over here. I can easily get my souls back, which weren't that many, but you know. So we're gonna lure him down again. This time I'm gonna try and fight him up here. Now the reason why he's killing me, this is a 100% shield. But the problem is his weapon hits so hard, if it takes all your stamina, it also will take out of your life as well. If you don't have anything but full stamina. Oop. Now he's sure taking his time. Oh, got nice. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Now he was the AI. I wish I could say the AI was overconfident in its skills, but that's not the way AI works. At least in most games, most AI is not does not have that level of complexity. Um, okay, so killed that guy. Now I can get out of here. There's actually something I can do if I go this way as well. Now, I actually want to. Oh, wait. That's right. I'm so used to warping in these Dark Souls games that I forget. The first Dark Souls game, you cannot warp until like halfway through the game. So I can't warp. I have to just go from place to place, which is honestly how you should play the game, but so where am I going? I'm going to finish the cathedral area because I haven't really done it yet. Now, also, why am I hitting so hard? Because I got the Drake sword, which I cut the tail off a dragon in the last stream, which does a fuck ton of damage. I'm trying to get this guy to attack so I can... Okay, I'm on the rooftop, so I can do this. Alright. So, I opened this up for the specific... Oh, is that gonna drop down and attack me? Okay, let's let him attack. Might as well. Instead of him coming later. So. Now there's two ways I can go. I can go straight or I can go around. Honestly, it's faster to go straight. There's a trick, because there's a guy on the left. So... There's not that many trick parts in this game, but that's one of them. There we go. The game is so much easier once you get the Drake sword. Now, I'm not going to carry the Drake sword forever, but for quite a while, because it's kind of helpful. Because before these guys took like 10 hits to kill, now they only take 2. Which, yes, I admit that's kind of cheap, but it's part of the game, so... There was a guy over there, but I was able to kill him. Now there's a guy who's right above me, so I'm not going to wait to get hit by him. Oh yeah. Also this asshole. So, to save time, I am actually going to use this shortcut. Rest at the bonfire down there. That way if I die, I'll die really close by. Now there is something I can do. I could do this. Go to a secret area. I don't know if I want to go to the secret area yet. Huh. Actually, no, I don't. I usually go to the secret area. So I'm gonna do what I said. Ooh, I got another humanity. That's nice. Gonna do what I said. Go to the bonfire here. I'm gonna do the secret area next, because the stuff that you get there, it's better if you get it sooner rather than later. Let's see here. Do I have any souls? So that is a soul, but I would not eat it. I would just wait. Now, let's see what this guy has to say.
Hmm? What? I'm not.
Oh yeah, he has nothing else to say. Now, I haven't gone down this stairway yet. There's actually a person here. Yeah, she can't speak. There is a storyline with her, and we'll probably do it later. But she can reinforce your Estus flask. So she takes that Firekeeper soul that I showed to reinforce it. So we are definitely going to do that. Now, eventually you can do a thing to get her to speak, but it's not till way later.
Hmm?
Yeah, you want to exhaust that guys. Okay, so now let's see. Nope, can't level up. But can I repair equipment? These are all the weapons I've used in the game so far. Might as well repair them. Because when they break, they stay broken. And especially weapons you don't want to break. So, alright. So let's go all the way back up to the top.
Oh, hello. Miracles,
Let's see, can I purchase? I guess seek guidance, but I'm playing
Come
offline
again.
right now,
The
so...
effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I am playing offline, so... I can only seek guidance from NPCs, not real players. I'm not sure why I can't get online with this game. Gonna have to check that out later and find out what's going on. Right, so we're going back up to the top. Now, I was at the bonfire, so all the guys are back. Including this a-hole. This is also kind of a trap. All these guys show up out of nowhere. There's a magic guy there, otherwise I would. I'll probably learn magic later, but for right now, I'm just gonna be physical. Now that asshole doesn't come back, thankfully. He stays dead. There are more of those assholes, though, later, unfortunately. Now, before we go up there, let's go this way. Because there actually is something over here. I love how they died. They're like, okay. Humanity is always welcome. It's good for damage.
am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I have just been freed. Allow me some time. I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
What's his work? Well, you'll find out eventually.
I am free.
I think he says the same thing now. Alright. So, yeah, unlocking him starts a whole thing, so. Alright, one thing I did forget to do, and I kind of regret it now, but that's okay. I forgot to make myself human again. I don't need to be human, but it's kind of nice so that you can summon the non-player characters to help you. Now this game is kind of limiting. You can only, unlike the other two Dark Souls games, you can only become human at a bonfire. Dark Souls 3 is also an odd one because you can't, you're already human. You have to actually follow a quest line to become hollow. Because I guess it works in the opposite direction. So we are gonna reverse it. Now, because I'm playing online, nothing's gonna happen. Or I'm playing offline, I mean. Because I'm playing offline, I can only be invaded by NPC players. And there are some, but not too many. Okay, so unfortunately I have to fight these guys again. But as you learn in these games, taking the initiative is often welcome. See, these guys are taking the initiative for sure. That's what happens when there's a bunch of these guys. Luckily, they die in one hit, so it's not too dismaying. Alright, so we've done everything we can over there. So now, let's go up here. So I don't know if you remember from the first stream, but basically you need to ring 2 bell towers to open up a place that you need to go. So this is the first bell tower. And like I said, because I'm human now, I can enlist the help of an NPC, which I will definitely do. NPC players are not as good as normal players. They just attack. And you know, it doesn't really feel like sometimes they do anything, but you know, they can act as bait for the boss. So, and he does follow behind you pretty well, so okay, here we go. This boss is fun. I can't remember if this boss is in all three games. I know it's in the first one and second one, but I can't remember if he's in the third. All right. You got the tail axe. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh. Killed him too fast. Oh, there's two of them. Forgot about that. Okay. They're usually much harder, but because I have the Drake sword, I take them down pretty easy. Alright. Awesome. 10,000 souls for that. I can't remember if there's anything here. Also, the NPC that helps you disappears. Because why does he need to stay? You killed the boss. So. I don't think there's anything over here. Okay, now I'm at the very top. This isn't as high as you can go in the game, but it's pretty damn high. So you need to ring 2 bells. This is the first bell. Or it doesn't matter which order you do it in, but this is one of the bells. The other bell is, well, that one's, let's just say it's much harder to get to than this one. Actually, you gotta fight at least, I think, 2 bosses to get to that one. Oh, who is this guy?
Greetings. I am Oswald of Careem, the Park. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess? Or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Okay. Well, what is it? I like that gesture. So Purging Stones, this is something you'll need way later in the game. This guy sells them cheaper than what you would normally get them for. Karmic Justice, which is an interesting spell. So you can use faith or intelligence to cast miracles if you have this talisman. There's also these rings, which honestly I never used these rings. I guess you could, but nah. So I definitely am gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy two Purging Stones because those will come in handy way later. Gonna buy a bunch of indictments, but you can only do indictments for a certain covenant, but I can't even play online right now, so for some reason. Uh, you can request absolution. So this is an important thing later on in the game. When you go from one covenant to another, the old covenant sometimes will get pissed off at you and attack you. That's true with the Hunter Covenant, which we'll see later. But if you want them to forget everything, you just request absolution. But usually this costs money, so you can also have this guy abandon your covenant. But what's the point? No point, really.
Stopping up on indictments? How honorable of you. Greetings and welcome back. I am pleased to see you be preserving my humanity. You are welcome anytime. It is only human to commit a sin.
His laugh is a little bit crazy.
Greetings. I am. You are welcome anytime.
I think there's another place where he shows up, but I can't remember. I don't think so. He does appear in Dark Souls 2, but I think he's a different character. A different name, I mean. I wonder... Can I go around the corner here? Or is there nothing there? No, nothing there. I think you would just fall off and die. Alright. So we've done that, and I have quite a bit of time left. I thought that was going to take longer, but it was really short with the Drake Sword. So now now that I'm finished with this area. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. He died in the wall. Oh, this guy also died in the wall. That's equally interesting. So now I'm actually gonna go to the, I don't know if you would call it a secret area, but it's a bonus area. So we're gonna go this way. Now, I don't know who the fuck first found out about this, but it's pretty brilliant. So the first thing I did right there, I would have no idea to do that. Because they probably thought, oh man, there's got to be a way to get an item. But yeah. So this part kind of sucks. You gotta run and roll or jump, and then you come to a stairwell, and then you can turn around to keep going up. I'm gonna get this item though. Fuck. Okay, so okay. So you actually do need that key in the bonus area to access a certain part of it. So we are just gonna take it, and then we're gonna go back up. Okay. Alright, and how I found out about this, I can't remember. I probably looked it up. It's doubtful I would have found this out. Oh! That I would have found that out on purpose. Oh, and there's Snuggly. He's the... Or not Snuggly, I can't remember what that bird's called, but it's the one that brings you to... He brings you from here to the starting area. And that's where we're going. We're going to the starting area. I can't remember if there's an item here. No, there's not. So how do you get him to transport you from here to the starting area? Well, he has 2 eggs and a cleverly open spot for a third. So curl up like a ball. Now here's the interesting thing. Someone might assume to just stand up right away because nothing's happening, but if you wait long enough, you gotta wait a little bit at a time. Like I said, whoever figured this out loves this kind of shit for sure. Yep. So he takes you from the main area of Lordran to back to the starting area, which is kind of interesting. Now you'll notice that things are different, just slightly. Those guys weren't here when you left. Oh, and also they hit you with that. Hopefully they don't kill me. Yay, they didn't kill me. Alright. Now, it might seem awesome to run across. We're not going to do that for a reason, and I'll show you why in a bit. I'm so used to playing Sekiro where you can't block. I mean, you can, but it's better to be on the offensive. Broken straight sword. Alright. There is a reason to have a broken straight sword. You just need one, though. Alright, so now we're back here. I'm going to kindle this bonfire so I can get 10 instead of 5. Most helpful. And then we're going to continue onward. So we're not going to go up. We're going to go down. Now there's a very specific reason why you want to go back here. We have ourselves another Black Knight, or another, I can't remember what you call them. Now this one has a bit more armor than the other one. Now he just has the normal one-handed sword. He doesn't have the two-handed sword, which does a shit ton of damage. So we are going to whittle his ass down. These guys, now even though I have a stronger sword, it won't take as long to kill them, but still gotta be careful. These guys pack a wallop. Or, I mean, hit hard, I guess. Always keep an eye on your stamina. In these games, it's sometimes more important than your attack. Actually, many times is more important. Like that. That's why. Almost got him. Oh, backstab. Now he's dead. Yay! Too bad he didn't drop his sword. I would have liked to have that sword. So now when you come back to the very beginning of the game, there's a guy here. And he gives you and he drops a doll. That doll also leads to a secret area later, which is actually pretty awesome. But that's not till way later in the game. But now we have the doll. Okay, so that's the first way we're going. There's also some other stuff. Oh. Whoa! So that guy, ooh, I forgot. Yeah, that's something I totally forgot in this game. The enemies can attack each other. It's very rare, but it does happen. So this guy's from the second floor. He must have fell down. Now this is the knight who helped you out, but he has gone. You killed him before. Now the story's supposed to go that you didn't actually see him die, but he turned. So if you killed him and you see him now, it's kind of weird. You fight him whether or not you kill him or not, so. And I believe he drops a shield. Yes, Crest Shield. All your 100% shields from now on are gonna have some kind of resistance on them. The Knight Shield, I think, is the only one that's like a normal shield. Okay, now we go this way. And there's another knight. Another, oh god. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Ooh, backstabbing. Backstab with this thing is pretty awesome. It does 200 damage, which is pretty bad. Getting better at backstabbing. Oh, he got me. That's gay. But he got me. That sucks. Oh, it happens. Now that night guy doesn't come back. Thankfully. Collect my souls. Now I could actually fight this guy up here. It might be better. Because now we have a little bit more room. Ah, still got a backstab off. Nice. Wow. Ah, he still did it. Got him. There we go. Ooh, got his sword. I'll have to upgrade that. Alright. So there's not too much more over here, but there is a few more things. So this guy still does that bullshit. There's nothing in here. All this is tutorial stuff, so it's nice kind of reminiscing about. Now, in this room there are two guys, not just one. Luckily, one is headstrong and just attacks you immediately. Okay, you got me. Alright, so that key that we got on top of the church, that's what this door opens. Now, what's down here is a ring that is useful in a few areas. Rusted iron ring. You don't really need it here, but there are a few areas in the game where it's nice to have. Alright, so we've done... Actually, you know what? I can just drop down from here. So I got like 5,000 souls, so I can... I'm gonna also go ahead and use this large soul that I got. Okay, let's go ahead and level up. See which way level up. Attunement doesn't really do much right now. Let's level up dexterity because it does more damage. Okay, does more physical damage. Alright. Now, the main reason why we're here is in this room. Now before, I came in this door over here where these assholes are, and I said, let's not run across, let's go around. Now why would I say that? Well, let's see. That's Yep, that's the folly of fighting this boss. He does these explosion attacks which covers all the room, like half the room. And if you're caught in the blast radius, you're either gonna take fuck ton of damage or die. Usually die. Okay, and I choose to fall through the floor this way. It's kind of funny how the floor rebuilds itself, but I guess they have to have some way to hide the boss. Also, good thing to do first is before he notices you go in a corner and drink up, because you'll need it against this fucking boss. This boss does many things that suck ass, including that attack, which if you're not in the exact right position, you're gonna either take a ton of damage or die. Now, after probably 100+ battles with this guy, I've figured out how to kill him. But he is a tough son of a bitch. For sure. He's way harder than his brother. There actually is, I think if you get his staff, you can do some of these attacks, but they're not as awesome as when he does them. Oh, and then I mentioned he has a fuck ton of life. Even with the Drake sword, it takes forever to kill this guy. Which is probably the hardest part. At the time, I thought this boss was brilliant, but I could never figure out how to beat him. He is a totally optional boss and does not matter for the story, but he is by far one of the hardest bosses in the game, and he drops quite a bit of fucking souls, which is awesome. Yep, I got hit by that because it just hits a random area. If you're not far enough away, you're gonna get hit by it. I think in the remastered version, it looks like they made that animation better, so you can actually tell where it's hitting from. You do not want to be anywhere near this asshole when he does that. Even there, he does such a ground pound with his big fat ass that your shield does block some of this damage, but very little. Best strategy for this boss is what I'm doing. Stay on his ass. Main attack for a reason. It does so much damage. And he does it very often. When I first fought him, he didn't do this attack very much, but now it seems he does it all the time. I wonder if that was an update in his AI or something. Who knows? I may be addicted to these games, but I am nowhere near as fanatical as some players are. Like, it is possible to beat this game on level 1. It's possible to beat all the Dark Souls games on level 1. It's really fucking hard. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. feel like enough people bitched about this boss, so in the remastered version he doesn't hit as hard. I'm gonna get hit, yep, for sure. And he's gonna do it again right after. Fucking dick. Okay. Now, every once in a while he'll do an actual physical attack, but he mostly does this. Nope. Well, he landed right on top of me, so then. So anyways, you know what? It's close enough to an hour. I think I'm gonna call it. Um, and when we come back next time we play this game, I will try to kill this guy. As you see, I got him with like within 2 bars, so he's definitely a manageable boss if you know what you're doing. Um, but anyways, guys, I am gonna call it. So I just want to say thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next stream. Take it easy.